Are we gonna make it?
Way down, and it was like, no.
Well, so do you guys can go the same way that we don't know where they went.
No, they were going
Well, they were
straight
going
to
to.
Solo, so they took the straight route.
They were. Well, where did you go? 'Cause I didn't even see them.
Going up
Bobby
the
didn't drive.
Flagstaff.
Oh.
Flagstaff is straight over here.
Down to St. John's. So that was a cool drive. It really was. It was a test drive. I've never gone that way on the road.
We went like we were going back to St. John's.
You have.
Just before there, when we go.
When we moved.
When you were a little girl. Just before St. John's.
You're going back. I gotta go get my bobcat really quick. Mom, there's a bathroom right in that
that's
house.
where I'm gonna go. I talked to the.
Well, last time I went, it was in the dome.
What's going on with you? You got your shoulder pads on?
Yeah, I feel like it.
Yeah.
It doesn't last long.
These old guys have to be
Yeah,
fun.
my age. How was it right up?
What's your
Right back?
What's that? You guys have my swap back?
All right.
You're over a year. Yeah, I gotta keep an eye on you. You're officiating, you know. That's right.
There, got that.
You look like you're all set up.
That's a good thing about having a daughter that's here before I am. That way, when I get out of done with school, I can just come over.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Her and Skylar were practicing today. It didn't look good. So.
Told my class, shut the door when you get ready to leave. You got 5 minutes. Shut the door when you leave. So I have to note on my door for the last 2 classes. See me at the ball field.
Yeah, that's right.
So.
Better show up.
Yeah. history.
Yeah, this is a good angle here.
There you go.
Where's your phone?
Well, it's not ready. She's not even out there yet.
Relax.
Yeah, relax. We got plenty of time. I know. Yeah, perfect. You know how it is.
Oh, I know exactly how
Yeah.
it is.
It's just gotta be. I knew the wind was gonna wait to start blowing until the game started. It's been such a nice day. Not as. Okay, weather-wise, it's been a nice day. Friday was great.
Made it home for the last game, huh? Last home game.
I'm working nights, so I got off this morning and I drove home. I took about a half-hour nap and I'm
You got to drive back.
Yeah, I got tonight off.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that's going to be a long day if you got to drive back today.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'll sleep tonight, so I'll see how long I can make it, and then I'll probably drive back the other night.
All right. You used to sleeping during the daytime, huh?
Yeah,
Kinda?
my body's going, what are you doing? You're up. We've been about a little over a month, so.
I always hated that when you had shift work and you had to change from nights to days.
Yeah.
From
Days to nights, I can in 1 or 2 days I'm good to go. But nights to back to days, it takes me about a week for my body to get where I can sleep.
Well, and I always ended up sleeping like I'd get home in the morning and I'd sleep about 2 hours, and then I'd be up all day and then lay down about 2 hours before I had to go to work and sleep. And so I got 4 or 5 hours of sleep. It seems like when I work grades is all.
Yeah. I sleep good. Like we'll get off work and I'll be asleep by 6:30 or 7, and I sleep until 3:30 in the afternoon. Like, because I got my camper dark and it's blacked out, and I keep the AC really cold. And
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's.
sometimes I'll wake up and I'll look outside and see if the sun's up.
I'd like to welcome you out to game today between your Lady Elks and the Benson Bobcats. Today is senior day, so we have the parents of Ruth Wiltbank and Skylar Hebner, moms anyway, out throwing out the first pitch. We'll see how they do here. All right, here comes a pitch by the parents. See if they learn these skills, if the girls learn the skills from their moms or their dads here. Oh, definitely they learned from dad. They didn't learn from mom on those pitches. So, all right, your Elks come in with a record of 22-3 against the Bobcats, who are 6-18 at this time. Looks like we're getting ready for the national anthem, so we got to stand for that, and then it'll be game time. All right, defensive alignment for your Elks looks like the normal. We have Ryan Harmio pitching with Taisley Newman catching, Autumn Webster, Kyler Penrod, Kelsey Walker, and Carla Ariola around the infield with Cassidy Elmer, Skylar Hebner, and Ren Finch in the outfield. If it's been like normal, Ruth Wiltbank will bat for Cassidy, how it's been the last few games. So I'm sure that's probably the case today. So today they are honored our two seniors, Skylar Hebner and Ruth Wiltbank. So appreciate their work the last 4 years and all they've done for the program. Also, special shout out to Greg. Greg's in the hospital down in Phoenix, recovering from some surgeries. I hope everything's well with him, and let him know that our thoughts and prayers are with him for a speedy recovery. So we'll have 2 games today, JV and varsity game, and then Friday is our last regular season game, which will be in St. John's at 1 p.m. in St. John's. That, like every year, that'll be for the region championship and the whole ball of wax. It seems like we're always the top 2 teams in the 2A North. Thank you, bud. All right, batting first for Benson is number 6, Madison Agave. I'm sure I'm probably saying that last name wrong. So I just call her Madison. Madison at the bat first for Benson. First strike across the plate for strike 1, as tried to slap that one a little bit behind on that pitch. High, 1-1. That misses upstairs. Looked like Ryan came in with a rise ball, just missed high. Strike 2, as Madison's able to foul that one off. Back to the screen, 1-2 the count. And outside, as Ryan misses low and outside with the changeup. Strike 3, but tipped. So foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Pale pitch down the middle, foul ball. Count remains full. Like I said, Madison's just trying to slap it, so it's just trying to get the bat on the ball, so no big swings there by her. Safe as a slow roller to short. Carla couldn't quite get it by the time that Kelsey got to it. Madison was on first with the infield single. Brings up number 18, Sierra Olson. Outside, ball 1. Throw down to first, Madison back in time. Swing and strike one. 1-1. That was not a knee-high fastball that Olsen could not catch up with. Inside. 2-1. Right to first base. And a fumble out in the outfield by Brent. Of error. Madison will come in and score, and Olsen down to second with that single. Autumn headed to first instead of getting the ball first, or I think she would have been able to get that one for an out. But now we have no outs, runner on second, one in. Brings up Jones, Madison Jones, with no outs, runner on base. Swing and strike one. So Benson on the board first here in the first inning. On infield on two singles and an error. Jones turns his butt and I don't know if that was a strike or a ball. I thought he said strike, but he didn't make the sign. 1-1. Okay. It was close. Inside. Strike. She went though. So ball one, strike two. Foul ball. Back to the screen. Just watch the game, guys. All right. Yeah. Little flare to shortstop. Caught there by Walker for the first out. Just watch the game, guys. So one out. Olsen still at second. Brings up Taylor. Taylor up high, goes off the top of Tazy's glove. Olsen moves up to third. Strike as she tried to bunt that one. 1-1. Again, Button. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2, 2-2 as she misses that one as well as she tried to bunt. 2-2 to Taylor. Olsen still at third. Foul ball over the third base dugout. Hit to short, pick up by shortstop, throw to first, and safe as the throw pulls her off. The run will score 2-0. Deep in the hole to Walker. Walker had to hurry to throw a little bit. Offline. 2-0 with Taylor at first. Brings up Lutz. Lutz again turns around, acts like she's going to butt. Strike one. Up high. Throw down at first. Taylor back in time. 1-1 the count. Strike two. As Lutz also tries to bunt and able to make contact. High. 2-2 the count as that misses a little high and outside. Still just one out with Taylor at first. Down the middle for strike three. Lutz goes down looking. Brings up Guzman. 2 runs in here for the Bobcats in the first inning with Guzman up and Taylor on first with 2 outs. High. Pass ball on Taisley there. Runner goes down to second. So Taylor at second now. Ball 1 to Guzman. Strike on the inside corner. 1-1. Strike on the outside corner as Ryan comes in with a changeup. 1 ball, 2 strikes. What, is your 7th hour class here too? Okay. Down just a little bit low. 2-2. Ball 3 just right below the knees. That was a close pitch, but ball 3. So 3-2 to Guzman. Taylor's still on second. Oh, a hitter. Guzman hit by pitch. Goes down to first. Taylor still at second. Brings up number 7 hitter. I want to say Gomer. Aubrey Gomer. Two outs, 2 on, 2 in. Strike down the middle by Ryan. A little uncharacteristic first inning for your Elks. A little couple of errors, little hiccups here. Swing and strike 2. High. Gets by. Runners will move up 60 feet. So second and third, 1 ball, 2 strikes on that wild pitch. 1-2 the count to Gomer. Swing and strike 3. Elks able to get out of the inning, only giving up 2 and 2 left on base for Benson. On a couple of hits, a couple of errors. A couple of hits by Benson, a couple of errors by your Elks. Going in the bottom of the first, 2-0 Benson. Pitcher for Benson is Taylor. With Olson catching. Ben Finch starting off for the Elks. Brand turns a bunt, pulls it back, ball 1 as that misses inside. High ball 2. 2-0 to count to Brand. Turn around a bunt. And outside corner, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Still a little chopper to shortstop. Shortstop picks it up and out. Ran out by about a foot. Brings up Kyler Penrod. First pitch, Kyler. Swing and strike as she swung at one that was just a little inside. 0-1. Kyler hangs up and fouls a changeup back for strike 2, quickly behind 0-2. Kyler fouls another one back to the screen. Count remains 0-2. So last regular season game is this Friday, and then next week we'll start state playoffs. Unknown when for sure we play. First round should be home, and hopefully the second round as well. Hopefully we can let people know when those are. The top four have the first two at home, and right now we're ranked number 3. And as long as we win this one on Friday, we should remain in that position. Strike 3, swinging. Got Kyler swinging through that one. 2 outs, brings up Walker. Kelsey up to bat. Nobody on, 2 outs with Walker batting. Walker hits a high fly, high grounder down first, but just foul. Kelsey way out in front of that pitch. Kelsey hits it towards second. Second baseman picks it up and flips it to first for the 3rd out. They had Kelsey played perfectly there as second baseman's over toward first base. Easy play for where she was at. So 3 up, 3 down for your Elks. So after 1 complete, score is 2-0 for the Bobcats. Like I always like to thank those that sponsor all the activities that go on at Round Valley schools, from the high school down to primary school, the concerts, the musicals, as well as the sports. So we appreciate all those that sponsor, and Wes for putting it all together so we can bring you those events for those that can't make it to the games. We appreciate every one of them. All right, top of the second, brings up Carrillo. First pitch to Carrillo, low, and in the dirt, ball 1. Foul ball, back to the screen, 1-1. Strike on the inside corner. Ball 1, strike 2 to Carrillo. I caught her looking on that pitch. High and outside, 2-2. Down low, but caught her swinging. You got to touch the base. Throw down to first. Autumn didn't touch the base, so runner's safe at first as the ball was in the dirt. So strikeout, but runner at first with no outs. Seems like our girls are a little sleep to this morning. Maybe a little early times to start or something. They're just not quite there right now. Turn to bunt and a strike, but the ball gets by catch by Taisley. Runners down to second as Carrillo down to second. Farnsworth batting. Inside, ball gets by Taisley again, and runner moves on to third on the play. So one wild pitch, one pass ball there. Carrillo's all the way up to third. 1-1 the count to Farnsworth. Swing and strike two as Farnsworth waylaid on that pitch. Hit to second, picked up and thrown to first for the out as Farnsworth out, but Carrillo in to score 3-0 as on that strikeout and down to first, and then a wild pitch and pass ball as well as the ground out brings Carrillo home. Brings up Ogilvy. On the outside corner, strike one. Strike two swinging. Ryan quickly had 0-2. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Base is empty. Foul ball down third baseline. Outside, ball 2. 2-2 the count. Outside for ball 3, full count. To Ogilvy. Foul ball again. Down third baseline. Ogilvy first time out fouled quite a few off until she got an infield single. Strike down the middle. Caught her looking for the second out. Ryan struck out 3, but one's able to come around and score on some mishaps by your Elks. So 2 outs now. bringing up Olson. A little high, ball one. Foul ball back to the screen, 1-1. Little outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Chopper right to over the top. Safe at first as that went a chopper that Autumn wasn't able to get. Ren able to get that and throw it in, but Olson safe at first base as the Bobcats continue to play small ball and get on. Brings up Jones with 2 outs. Jones swings through that one, strike 1. Throw down to first. Olson back in time.
Hey, that was a good one to swing at, Dolly. Throw your hands right at the ball, baby. You got it. You can, Maddie.
Foul ball. Ryan quickly had 0-2. Little number down third, but foul. Swing and foul. As he's able to get just a piece of that, foul it back to the screen. Fly ball, but foul as it goes out of play down the third base line. Swing and strike 3. So Jones out on strikes, but the Bobcats able to scratch one more across. So after an inning and a half, 3-0 in Benson's favor. See if the Elks can wake up here in the bottom of the second. Haley M., you guys can head back whenever. Okay. All right, it should be Carla, Ryan, and Ruth up to bat here in the bottom of the second. Taylor pitching for Benson.
Go, Ken. Give it a ride.
All right, Carla steps in the batter's box, leading off the second. Line shot, but foul. Line drive, just a little foul down the third base line. Carla behind 0-1. Outside, 1-1. That was low and outside in the dirt. High as she comes in with a changeup, 2-1. Line shot in the gap for a clean single. Carla on first. Brings up Ryan Harmeal.
Stop, kid.
And then Ruth on deck. Ryan's probably been our hottest hitter the last couple of games. So let's see if she can continue that. Ryan, little flare to right field. It's going to fall. It's going to fall in. It gets by the fielders. Runners will move up to second and third on that single. As it hit the ground, it took a funny hop past the right fielder, so runners able to move up to second and third. So Elks in business with 2 on, no outs. Ruth Wiltbank up to bat. Ruth chases one a little outside and low. 0-1. Ruth chases a changeup. 0-2, quickly behind. Way out in front of that changeup.
Defense right here, girls. Glove in the dirt. Let's go, ladies. Take a play on the ball.
There you go.
Ruth right to shortstop. Little soft liner right to shortstop for the first out. Brings up Autumn Webster. Runners unable to move up. Autumn up now, trying to bring in the runners with 1 out. Carla at third and Ryan at second.
Read the box, girls. Read right here.
Ball down low in the dirt. 1-0. Called strike goes outside. 1-1. Another one outside to called strike. 1-2. Swing and strike 3 as she had to chase that one that was just a little more outside. So 2 outs now. Runners still at first and second and third. Brings up Skylar. Skyler up. Hit her. Skyler hitting the bat. Throws the bat clear down to Colette. As that nails her in the back. Brings up Taisley with bases loaded now. A little bit of pain there. Skyler, she tries to work it out. All right, base loaded. 2 outs with Taisley up to bat. High ball 1. Taisley looking for a 2-out hit here. Taisley with a high fly, but don't look like it's deep enough. Center fielder underneath it, and actually left fielder comes in and makes the catch for the 3rd out. Elks ran 3 as 2 hits and a hit by a bat and come out with no runs. So after 2 complete, 3-0, still in Benson's favor. Taylor batting for Benson as we start the 3rd inning. Hit to Walker. Walker fumbles it and able to get and out. Nice job by Walker to pick that up in time and still get the out on the play. Nice hard throw. Bobbled it, but still stayed right underneath her feet, able to make the throw in time. Good job by Kelsey. 1 out, brings up number 2, Lutz. Strike 1 swinging. Strike 2 on the outside part of the plate. Let's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Get her, Ryan. Get her right here.
Protect right here. Be short and do it. Find a way.
Little two hopper to Penrod. Penrod bobbles that for an error. Lets on first with 1 out. Brings up Guzman. Down low, ball 1. Strike on the inside part of the plate, 1-1. High, 2 balls, 1 strike. As that one misses upstairs. Shot to third. Third picks it up. Carla picks it up over and double play. Carla to Penrod to Autumn for a double play. Gets the Elks out of the inning. No runs on 1 error after 2.5, 3-0. Be the top of the lineup coming up for your Lady Elks, as it'll be Bryn and then Kyler and Walker, Kelsey.
Start it off.
Ran a little fly ball, but foul over third baseman's head. High and outside, 1-1. Ball 2 as Taylor comes with a changeup, misses high as well. 2 balls, 1 strike to Bryn. Ball 3 high, so pinch hit in the count, 3-1. Outside, ball 4. Bryn's able to work a walk, get on with Kyler Penrod stepping in with Walker on deck. Foul tip. And Brennan was off to second, but has to go back to first on the foul tip. Strike, and Brennan back in time just barely as that changeup catches the plate for strike 2 on Penrod. Hit down third, foul. Penrod stays alive.
Keep challenging right here, 2-3. Find it. Let's go, babe.
3-1-2. Outside. And out as Brennan gets a little too far off the base. Throwdown picks her off first. So Brennan out at first base on the throwdown. Took one step too far off. But now 1 out. 1-2 the count to Kyler. And swing and strike through as Penrod goes after a low changeup for the second out. Walker up to bat. As it seems like we don't have much patience today. Relax up there, Kelsey. Wait for it. Kelsey, a line shot, but right to the right fielder for the third out. And right fielder, all she had to do was stick her glove in the air for the out. So after 3 complete, 3-0.
Good job, ladies. Good job. Good work, Bobcat.
All right, good deal. And she caught it. I told her, oh my gosh, I like
Well, since that ball hit her. Since that ball hit her.
yeah, since that ball hit her, she's like,
Well, and she came, I was scared for her because she was skating and she was running into my it was failing still. I was like, oh, you're over pursuing it. Good job, Aubrey. Now we're going to hit. Let's go. Got it, Aubrey. Cover yourself, babe.
oh no, 100% no. I was like,
Let it work.
First batter for Benson here to start the fourth is Aubrey. I can't tell if it's Gamer or Gomer. Swing and strike 1 as she chases the low pitch for a strike. Outside, 1-1. Hit right back to Ryan. Ryan able to pick that up, flip it to first for the out. Nice play by Ryan on the short hop for the pick that up and throw it to Autumn for the out. Bringing up Carrillo. Strike down the middle. 0-1. Just a little high, 1-1. Inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and strike 2. 2-2 as Ryan took just a little off that one. Got Gamer out in front of that. Up high. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Gomer with 1 out. Swing and strike 3, as that was actually Carrillo that strikes out on the swing. So 2 outs now. Brings up Farnsworth. Nobody on, 2 out. Top of the 4th. Strike on the inside corner. Knee-high fastball. Swing and strike 2. As Farnsworth unable to catch up with that fastball. Little change up. Farnsworth able to foul that back. Strike on the inside corner for strike 3. So 3.5 in the books, 3-0. Carla, Ryan, and Ruth up to bat for your Lady Elks.
Carla, give it a ride.
Carla steps up into the batter's box. The Elks trailing by 3 here in the 4th inning. High on the changeup, 1-0. Hit, grounder up the middle for a hit. Gets by. Carla will go in the second with it on the hit. So 2 for 2 Carla. Ryan coming up. Ryan had a loop single her first time up. No outs. Carla's on second base. High pop fly over second, and it gets by the bounces off the left fielder's leg. Carla will come in to score, and Ryan down to second on the single and error. Brings up Ruth. Elks finally on the board here in the fourth. 3-1.
Hey, Ruth, let's go.
Ruth swings underneath a changeup for strike one. Ryan at second. And Ruth hit with the ball. Go down to first. I think she's okay. She's like, I'm fine. Ruth's got a lot more padding than Skylar had, so she's fine. So 2 on now with no outs. Webster up to bat. Outside, ball gets away from catchers. That was a little low. Runners move up 60. So Ruth on third, Ryan on second now. Still no outs. Autumn with one ball on her.
Go 1-5.
In the dirt, 2-0. As Taylor misses with a changeup. Strike down the middle. I'll let that one go. 2 balls, 1 strike to Autumn. Strike 2. Outside. Corner. 2-2. On Autumn swings and misses for strike 3 as she chases one inside. Brings up Skylar Hebner with 1 out now. Strike 1 to Skylar as she lets that one go by.
Ready.
High ball 1, 1-1. Down low. Ryan's hits and safe, and ball gets by. Catch, but not far enough for Ruth to come in. So Ryan comes in, and Ruth moves up to third, 3-2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Skylar.
Little hit. Bring in that runner.
Changeup misses high at 3-1. Skyler right to third. Going to throw it to first, and it's nice play. So out at first, but Ruth scores on the play, making it 3-3. Elks able to come back and tie it up, so no one on base now. Brings up Taisley. Swing through that one, Taisley does for strike one.
What's up?
Ball in the dirt, 1-1. Tays pounds into the dirt, foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside, 2-2. Tazy able to foul that one back.
Go 8. Little hit, little hit.
2-2 count to Tays here with 2 outs in the 4th inning. Elks able to come put 3 across and tie the game up. Tays trying to keep it going. Misses high, 3-2. With Brent on deck. Tays then able to foul another one off as that able to foul that inside corner pitch. Stays alive. High, Tays able to work a walk there. Good bit of hitting there by Taisley as she's able to foul off a few and get on base with a walk. Brings up Bren Finch.
Go 5.
Low one outside, ball 1 to Bren. Bren high fly over behind first base. Second baseman drifts back and drops it. And on the play, Tazy will move up to third and Finch up to second. So 2 on now with 2 outs. Brings up Kyler Penrod. Looked like second baseman's going to make that. Went in her glove and popped out. Kyler reaches for that changeup and fouls it back to the screen. A little pop over first baseman's head. It's going to be safe at first. And Newman will come in. It went off the top of pitcher's glove as she jumped and able to corral that pitch. So runners at first and third as Bren moves up to third. Kyler on at first with 2 outs. Elks take the lead 4-3 with Kelsey up to bat. Wait for it, Kelsey. Wait for it. High and inside. Finch is coming in and will score as that gets by catcher. And Penrod on the Kyler on the second. So 5-3 as the Elks have put 5 across here in the fourth. One ball to Kelsey. In the dirt, 2-0. As Taylor tries to come in with a changeup and misses. Kelsey with a high fly. Let's see if it's back far enough. And it's gone for a 2-run home run. Just seemed like it kept carrying the right field just about 10 feet fair from the foul pole for a 2-run home run by Kelsey. So 7-3 as the Elks have put 7 across. Carla comes back up for her second time this inning. 4 of those runs have came with 2 outs. So nice job by the Lady Elks to keep battling here in the fourth inning to take the lead. Carla steps at the batter's box. Has a short timeout there. Carla with a home run. That's gone. Yeah, that's way gone. That was a no-doubter there. So 8-3. So 8-3 now. Timeout by the Bobcats. So back-to-back home runs by Kelsey and Carla kind of broke this game open a little bit. 8-3. You know, the first few innings were a little nervous. Elks have responded here in the fourth inning. It looks like they're a little lackadaisical in the first couple, but somebody gave a wake-up call and they're back at it. Rings up Ryan. Ryan 2 for 2 as well on the day. Her second time up this inning. Ball 1 in the dirt as Taylor comes in with a changeup and misses. Line drive up the middle for a single. Looked like it just nicked the pitcher's glove. Ain't able to get hold of that one. So another single for Ryan. Brings up Ruth. Ruth was hit by a pitch last time up to bat. Down low in the dirt, Ryan's on to second as that ball gets by catch on the wild pitch. Little to short, and Ruth will be safe as a two hopper to Ruth, and Ruth able to beat it out. As by the time shortstop got to that, there was no chance to throw Ruth out. Ruth's got some good speed there. Brings up Webster. Autumn swings through that first pitch, strike one. Inside. Runners will stay at first and third as they didn't get by catcher far enough. 1-1. Little foul. Back to the screen. 1-2. Outside. Throw down to first. Ruth back in time. 2-2 the count. Down low, and ball goes down. Went to throw it down to second, and went off pitcher's glove, and Ryan comes in to score, and Ruth is safe at second base. Full count to Autumn as she's able to work the count full. 9-3 your score. And strike three swinging for the third out of the inning. As everybody's like, is that three or not? Everybody's kind of standing. That inning did take a while, but the Elks able to plate 9 runs that inning. Some timely hitting, a couple of errors, but back to home runs by Carla and Kelsey were the two big blows of that inning. So heading into the fifth, 9-3. Leading off for the Bobcats will be Ogilvy. Ogilvy's been a tough out both times she's been up this game. First pitch to Ogilvy, slap foul down third base line. Ogilvy's got pretty good control of the bat. Here able to foul off a number both times she's been up. Change up low. 1-1. Ryan still on the mound with the field still the same for your Elks. Strike 2, swinging. Goddard chase one right on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ogilvy.
Hey, stay within yourself right here. One step and touch the ball. Touch it with your hands. Hands touch the ball.
A little further outside. Ogilvy doesn't chase. 2-2. Little foul ball down third base. Count remains 2-2.
Mr. Anderson, can we leave? Please.
But we're trying to go kill a turkey.
Please.
We want to go kill a turkey.
I could have died. I could have killed him.
You couldn't. You wouldn't either.
If you'd have let me leave, I wouldn't have almost died.
No, you can't. You can't. Sorry. Because if something happens to you, real time, I am responsible. No, I am responsible. So no, you can't. Sorry. Foul ball.
Yeah, I could have almost died. I would have got that. If I was standing, I could have died right there.
So no, you have to stay. Sorry.
Try to go kill a turkey though.
The turkey will still be there later.
We're not gonna go kill a turkey. We're going home because my
No.
mom told me to.
No. Change up. Good job by Ryan there. Brent comes in with a change up, strikes Ogilvy out for the first out of the inning. Brings up Olsen to bat. Olsen up with 1 out. Hit line drive up the middle for a single. Line drive single by Olsen is that right back up the middle for 1 out single. Brings up Jones. Foul back to the screen. Ball 1-1 as that slipped out of Ryan's hand for a ball. Lands at her feet. 1-1 the count. Little high, 2 balls, 1 strike. Down low, 3-1. The runner on first with 1 out. 3-1 count to Jones. Ball 4 as that misses just a little downstairs. Runners on first and second now with Taylor up to bat. Strike 1 on the inside part of the plate. Caught Taylor looking. High fly, center field. But Kyler with it, and double play as Olsen was off the base way too far, so Skyler able to make the catch and get into second base for the 3rd out. So no damage done as a walk and a hit and one Stratton on and the inning ending double play. So 9-3 as we head in the bottom of the fifth. Should be Skylar Taisley and Bren to start the bottom of the fifth. Skylar's in the batter's box waiting for the first pitch. First pitch high inside, ball one. Skylar able to duck out of the way. Little chopper down third, but foul. One the count to Skylar. Line drive deep over the center fielder's head and hits the bottom of the fence. Skylar's getting a second. Well, she made it safe. Nice hustle by Skylar there. As center field able to get that ball in quickly, but ball to the center field fence. Skylar into second with a double. Brings up Taze. Taisley with no outs. Taisley lifts one foul out of play over first base dugout. And that pitch was behind her, having her able to move down to third on the play, as that was behind Taisley and past the catcher. Outside, 2-1. Taisley able to lay off that outside pitch. And ball inside. Good thing Taisley's skinny, or that would have got her. 3-1 the count. Taisley hits one deep center and back and makes the catch, but Skylar able to tag up and score on the play. Sacrifice play for Taisley. She hits it just short of the fence. So nice job of bringing in the run by Taisley there. 10-3. Brings up Bren Finch, leadoff batter. Strike on the outside part of the plate. Little two hopper down to third. Third throws and gets her by half a step. Brings up Kyler with 2 outs now. Two outs, nobody on for Kyler. Kyler a little short to second. Set gets it and flips it to first for the out. So 1 run will score as Hebner starts off with a double, comes around on a sacrifice fly to score. So after 5 complete, 10-3 for your Lady Elks. Leadoff batter for the Bobcats here as we start the 6th inning is Lutz and then Guzman. Strike on the outside corner. Little high, 1-1. Foul ball down right first baseline. One and two the count to Lutz. Lutz swings and misses and loses her bat for strike 3 as she chases with a low pitch for the first out of the inning. Brings up Guzman. Strike 1 as that's right down the middle to Guzman. High, 1-1. And foul ball. Newman and Webster both tried to get to it and able to. 1-2 the count. Strike, foul ball as Guzman chases one inside, but able to get a piece of it. A little one hopper back to Ryan. Ryan flubs, but able to get it and throw Guzman out. So 2 outs now. Two outs with Gamer up to bat, I believe. First pitch inside and hits it on the leg, right about the knee. So Garner, I guess it is. I'm looking at Game Changer Garner. It doesn't look like that on the lineup card. So Garner, sorry I've been saying that wrong the whole time. Garner limps down to first, trying to walk it off as that fastball got about the knee. Carrillo up to bat with Garner at first. First pitch inside, ball 1. Swing and strike 1, 1-1. One the count to Carrillo. Guzman at first after being hit by a pitch. 2 outs. Down a little bit. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and strike 2. Ryan evens the count up 2-2. Strike 3. Ball's by. Throw down and hits it. So runners advance. Throw to second and out at second base. So runners able to advance because 2 outs, even the runner on first, you're able to advance on a drop third strike. But went over, hit off actually the runner's helmet, went into the right field. But great job by Bren Finch to grab that ball and fire it to second, where Walker was able to apply the tag for the 3rd out of the inning. So heading in the bottom of the 6th here. Sorry, bottom of the 5th or bottom of the 6th. Scores 10-3.
Yo, when can we check out? We good?
All right, Walker starts off here in the bottom of the inning. Walker hit a 2-run home run last time at bat, just to the left of the right field flagpole. Ball 1 inside and low. Kelsey with a high fly, mile in the air. Pitcher calls for it and makes the catch for the first out. Brings up Carla. Carla also with her home run her last time at bat. High outside, ball one. Another base hit in the left field as Carla able to wait on that changeup and send it between third and short for a single. Ryan Harmeal up. Looks like we want to have Zoe Hamlin running for Carla here. On the 6th, 10-3, as we got a little stop in the break in the action here. Zoe at first running for Carla. Ryan 3 for 3 on the day. Inside, ball one. Ryan with a base hit up the middle. Zoe's going to get out by a long way. So nice throw by the center fielder to nail Zoe at third base. You can see that one coming. Ryan able to move up to second on the play though. So 2 outs with Ruth up to bat. Nice line drive. Ryan will come in to score as Ruth will be in to second with a stand-up double to bring in Ryan with a double there. Score 11-3 now. Autumn steps in the batter's box. Autumn chops one foul straight down. Autumn line shot right down the left field line, gets by the left fielder all the way to the fence. Autumn will score. Ruth will score, and Autumn in the second with the double.
See you, bro.
So 12-2. Skylar steps in the batter's box. Ball outside, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Strike on the outside part of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs on him at second. A little high. 3-1. Fly, it's going to be in there, I think. Yes, and that will be ball game. But she hits a double, and Autumn comes in to score 13-3. Elks spot the Bobcats the first 3 runs of the game. After 3 innings, it was 3-0 for Benson, and Elks over the last 3 innings have put 13 on the boards. The bats came alive and defense as well. So nice job by your Lady Elks to come back after the early deficit to take the 10-point win, 10-run win, I should say. So the next game for your ladies is Friday at 1 o'clock in St. John's. I think we do have a JV game now, I believe. I don't know for sure. We'll see. If we do, I'll keep the stream going. For that game as well. Have a good day. See you guys. Hey, bud. You too. Like I said, next game Friday at 1 in St. John's. After that, playoffs. If we can continue to win, we will be hosting the first and second round games of the playoffs at this point. So nice comeback win by your ladies today. It's a little slow start, but great comeback. And we will be back with you in just a few minutes, I believe, as we will have a JV game here. I think. Oh, we will be doing senior night right now, as we've got a couple of seniors that are being recognized. See. But we'll be honoring our 2 seniors now, Ruth Wiltbank and Skylar Hebner, as we get their parents started here. See ya. You have a good day. No. Yes.
Did you mark me here? I'm good?
Yeah.
So Nico's here too.
I saw it.
Amy was yelling for you. I didn't forget it. I'm yelling at you. Were you? Don't act like you're old. I phoned you out.
All right, we're going to be turning this off now as the JV game was canceled. And we'll see you Friday.